Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Nice Sunday morning back on the Gold Coast. Thought I'd go for a quick ride. Wife's gone out to Bunnings, favourite shop, so I thought, well, I'll jump on the bike and have a ride around. Had a bit of a miscue with the camera. I only seemed to capture about 10 minutes of the footage, so I went out to Officeworks, and when I went online, I had a look at some of the forums. One guy said, yeah, try and get a better SD card, that could help. Because of these 4K cameras, they're recording at such a high speed, it's he said it's probably worth paying a bit more to get a better SD card, so we'll give it a crack today. But yeah, so far so good. And also, actually, I was talking yesterday about the poor old football. Our state of origin in New South Wales just can't seem to get it done these days. I would say Queensland just seem to have a much better understanding of what origin means, what it's all about. New South Wales at times just don't have it at all. And I think it's to do with some of the selections as well. I think Fittler just doesn't pick the right guys. He doesn't pick the right guys in positions. To me, Tom Trbojevic, as much as I like him as a Manly player, is great. He's just too injury prone. Hasn't been playing that well. James Tedesco, a fullback, I thought was absolutely dreadful. He had a shocking game. It's like, how many times does that guy just die with the ball and just doesn't pass it? It's just hopeless. I think it's time for a bit of a change. I think that Dylan Edwards, the guy from Parramatta, has been playing pretty well. I'd certainly go with him, give him a crack. Obviously losing Latrell Mitchell was a big loss. But it's just, I don't know, just Queensland, for whatever reason, just seem to do it so much better. Bad day to the Gold Coast today, bit overcast, bit of cloud. Get out before the rain comes along. But no, it's going to be a tough game two for the Blues. I think game two's up at Suncorp, so well, it's going to be a must-win. Otherwise, another Origin series goes bye-bye. And honestly, the way we've been playing, I don't think it's going to happen for us. But you never know, you never can tell. Would be nice to see a game three go down to the wire. And good to see fuel's got jacked up again, so yeah, it doesn't take long. It's amazing how I've never seen a commodity price cycle like fuel. It's incredible. It was sad to see last week. Those 4 teenagers in Victoria killed in that car accident. They're just absolutely tragic. You feel so sorry for the parents. It must be heartbreaking having police knocking on your door at whatever time in the morning to say, oh, look, your child's died from a car accident. It must be absolutely horrendous. And that's where I think sometimes, car licensing needs to be a bit better for learners as well. Like for motorbike riders, they make us go through the ringer. You get car licenses, they do their L's, do your 30-question test, get your L's, get your 100 hours up, do your test, and off you go. You've got your red P's. You spend a year on red P's, then you go to a green P. It's like, I just don't understand. There should be more. There needs to be more testing for L's. Motorbike riders, every time we go for a new license, it's always a riding test plus a bit of theory, which is okay. But look, I don't mind. Look, that's the way, they say motorbikes are dangerous, but in that sense, cars can be just as dangerous as motorbikes as well. So yeah, I don't see why the L's, when they get their initial L's, yes, they do their test to get their red P's. Then when they go from the red P to a green P, again, why don't they do more testing? I don't understand that. It's quite strange. One thing about being on a naked bike, you certainly feel the wind blast when it's a bit windier. like it is today, you feel a lot more of the wind blast. So that's all good fun though. Got to hang on to these bars a bit more. Yeah, it's not looking too bad today. It looks like it's a bit more rain, but it's a bit of blue sky there now, so hopefully it will not be too bad. So my wife is going for her license next week for her Riker, so which will be good. So when she gets it, hopefully we can do a few more rides out in the hinterland. Oh, there goes the nice Yamaha. Traffic's not too bad for a Sunday morning. A few cars on the road. What time is it? It's just on 5 to 10. So yeah, a lot of Gold Coast people are on the move. That car needs its exhaust fixed. Disgusting. Like that, getting on the highway, the 100 sign is 100 metres back from where that corner is, and they just dawdle to get on the highway. It's like pick up speed and get on the goddamn highway, for God's sake. It makes merging so much easier when you're actually doing the speed limit. It's these clowns that just continually don't want to do the speed limit. Well then don't go on the highway, get off the goddamn highway and go some other way. I mean, yeah, we have a real problem here in Queensland of merging. They cannot merge to save their life, but honestly it's not that hard. Now, when you see a road sign and a speed sign that says 100, do 100. It just makes getting on so much easier. It's less hassle, but there are so many morons that drive cars. Again, if just people follow the basic road rules and drove to the conditions, they're going to make life a lot easier for everyone, not just for cars, motorbike, right, everyone. As I said before, driving a car, it's a real skill. It's a real skill that, yeah, some people have, some haven't. That's that old adage of just because you have a license, to me, doesn't mean you can drive a car. Driving a car takes years of experience. I mean, not just to drive a car, but to drive a car well. It takes years of practice. But some people just take it for granted, they really do. And that's what makes our roads so dangerous these days. I was obviously worried when my daughter went for, she's got her P, she's a green P now, and I was always concerned as a dad. You think, okay, how's she going to survive? And she's done well. She survived on the roads really good. She's a good driver. She's competent. But as a parent, you always worry about it. You always tell her to drive safely. Just be mindful of, who's on the road, where she is, what she's doing. And yeah, she's a good driver. I'm happy with the way she's going, and she's had sort of no close calls, which is good, so good on her. But I guess that you always, as a parent, that's probably the biggest fear as a parent. When they first branch out on their own is, okay, getting their license, just tell them to be safe and just don't do silly things, be smart. Because these cars, these are dangerous things to use. Tough time to fill up for $2.03 a litre, yikes. That's a bit expensive anyway. I guess if you need fuel, you need fuel. And that is, again, one great thing about a motorbike. Like, my bike is so economical on fuel. Like, I fill up once every couple of weeks. And that's even riding to work. It's the bikes are so good. It costs me far less than the car. Now coming on this exit, watch out for this car to my right. Indicate, move across. All good. See, that's how easy merging is. Not that hard. I think people make it hard. few more bike reviews up on the channel, which is great. I'm going to take some other bikes for a test ride. Just review some of the bikes I wouldn't mind buying, so that would be great. Just something different for the channel. Some different content. But yeah, it's been a lovely morning for it. It's been so nice. A bit windy, but just again, the day is great. Beautiful outside. There was going to be rain, but now I see a bit of blue sky. There's obviously some cloud around, but it's not looking too bad at all. Yeah, I think any chance you can get out on the bike is it's always going to be a good day. I feel so much better when I have a ride on the bike. It's just so much fun. It's, as we say, it's that feeling of freedom. It's really good. There's a fellow biker. He's just pulled over for a bit, checking his phone. Yeah, looking a bit darker down south. Might get some rain later on this afternoon, but so far, not too bad. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Always appreciate your views. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll get a lot more content going soon. It's only early days yet, but as I say, we've got to start somewhere. But thanks always, your support's always appreciated. It's been great fun. I've had an absolute ball doing these videos so fast. Maybe something I wish I'd maybe done sooner. But I hope you guys again have a good rest of the weekend. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. Take care wherever you are. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.